wherever he clicks on the map with it. And there he goes with the little force that tried to pick off, but the photon cannon, and now he just has to pick up and run away. That's unfortunate. So we look at the production tab. We see not a whole lot happening for Why Can't I Lose. So he's posturing forward. He would like very much to take the fight to his enemy, but the fact that he's not taking his third behind this, he's not producing a third command center. You see all of these SCVs? All of these right here, 17 SCVs trying to mine on 2 mineral patches. Each of these can only be mined by one at a time. Now there's just one. So even though it looks like Why Can't I Lose is in the dominant position, he's forward on the map, it's really a tenuous one. He has to win the next fight or else he's going to have no economy. He's got 1,600 minerals saved up, which is a good thing. And we also see that everything has been mined out in the main of Chronic. So now Why Can't I Lose loading up to bring some up into the main. This is a great decision. He may be able to pull enough units up so that he can bring this. No, never mind. Well done by Chronic with the 2 photon cannons, the 2 stalkers, and a few zealots. Just enough. And now Warping goes down up here. And oh my god, that's a lot of zealots. This poor Bioforce is doing everything they can. However, with the blink up of the stalkers. Now the engagement's going down on the low ground. And let's see what happens. The Vikings are doing a decent job. These bio units are just dying so quickly. There's going to be 2 Colossi left after this fight. At least, this last one, does indeed go down finally. And, yep, that fight very much went in Chronic's favor. No tech structures being picked off up here. Nothing happening with the low drop. Third was finally taken. That is a good thing for Why Can't I Lose, but he's also 17 supply behind, and we might see him in danger of having to give up the title to his own name. As the Stalkers move forward, they get caught by a nice stim. That blink was not quite enough. However, there are 2 Colossi there, and there's more forces coming up from the high ground. This could be it for Why Can't I Lose. He took perhaps the greatest engagement he could, but these Colossus are going to get... no. These Zealots don't need to engage. Never mind. Chronic just not picking his battles well, setting up a 4th that he doesn't even need. Really should be warping in some stuff up here to harass this base. It's probably going to become a planetary fortress, which just basically means it's a command center with a weapon on top, an enormous cannon turret. There is an observer here for Chronic, which allows him to see that there is a bioforce that's just moving up into his expansion. I don't really know what he was planning there. Yeah, he's going to lose this Nexus. Or actually, all the probes get pulled and do engage. Wow, that's not the best thing that could have happened for Chronic there. Gets all the probes pulled. 1 Colossus still alive, but that's just not going to be enough. There are 4 Vikings. The probes desperately doing what they can, but now a ton of probes have died. There's 100 supply difference. And ladies and gentlemen, this game is basically over. Unless we get a ton of warp ins, there's no money. The Vikings are landed. They can transition to attack the ground. And though these 2 Stalkers are being very stubborn, looks like Why Can't I Lose gets to keep his name. As there's nothing happening right now. He's researching shields level 3. I guess he could cancel that and warp in a few units. There are some Marauders on the high ground. This dropship could come over here and kill that base, but he doesn't know about it just yet, but that's fine. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but when you look at 164 supply to 27 supply, and you see that this whole area has been cleaned up, pretty sure you can agree with me that this game is over. Right now, we just get to see some pre-death scenes. Let's watch a building blow up underneath the medevacs. Boom! Oh yeah, it is a very pretty game, and these aren't even on great settings. Great game comes out of TJB's Chronic. Well-mannered out of him, even if he did stick around a little bit longer than he needed to. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Again, I am OrD. You can find me all those locations down below. Any feedback at all, of all kinds, I love. Give it to me on Twitter at ORD_SC2, or you can go to the Team Liquid thread. That's teamliquid.net. Type in the search bar good as gold, and you will find the thread for this tournament. Any feedback about general format, about my casting style, any questions, anything. I really like that people are involved in the tournament. People care. And contacting me directly is important, but also showing that there is a public interest by leaving comments in that thread is hugely important to me being able to get sponsors. I am in discussion with a few players about offering lessons in the future. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Tune in to the next VOD for Game 1 of the semifinals of Good as Gold, number 49.